So I'm just coming to you this afternoon because I was just given some really bad news. Once again, COVID-19 has disrupted life and expectations and hope and accomplishments and has really affected my life and my classmates' lives in a very unexpected way. And I just kind of wanted to go through some of the things that I just went through with you guys and give you a little bit of reassurance that, whatever emotions that you feel when you get some really crappy news are normal. I got an email, we all got an email about commencement, which was already rescheduled to May 30th. It was supposed to be May 2nd. So it was rescheduled to May 30th. And then it was canceled. And we just now got that email this afternoon that it was canceled. And, prefaced with some of the most amazing words and acknowledgement and appreciation for all of us students, and really with the college that I attend, we have just been given some really great opportunities, and we all work together very well, and we've been given the best example of how to live. Especially, I don't want to just say social workers, because obviously the college does more than just social work, but our college of social work is just impeccable, and we're so fortunate to have the instructors that we have, and to have learned what it means to be an example of Caritas, and to come from a place of pure love for humans and a deep, caring, compassionate, empathetic place. We've all been taught what that is and what that can look like, and although we all have that, we're still human, and we're subject to disappointment and anger and frustration. And to be told that now we're not going to have a commencement at all, and we're just going to do a virtual commencement on May 2nd, and that finalization has been taken from us. And it's not just that, it's also our practicum hours were reduced, and we had to stop going to our internship sites, and this has just affected us in so many ways that it just feels incredibly unfinished. Especially as a master's student, it feels incredibly unfinished. And I just kind of wanted to share with you some of the emotions that I've gone through in the last probably 30 minutes after reading that email. Complete devastation, complete lack of control. Like everything was taken. I mean, I know that we all know, like, this was not in our control anyway, but it was a kind of a level of hope, and a level of, this was the line. We knew that we just needed to get there, and that was taken away. And so that line doesn't seem to be quite as clear, and it's so confusing, and it's so disturbing, and so there's not enough words. I'm having a hard time even coming up with the right words to explain how all of this impacts us. And I know that if I'm being impacted, that you are too. And it's maybe not in a graduation sense, maybe it's in something completely different. But the point is that we are all impacted, and we have all gone through something that we thought we had plans for, whether it's a vacation, or just going out to dinner with somebody, or having coffee with your best friend every morning, or whatnot, whatever your life and your routine and your schedule has been like. And this has completely just threw everything into complete chaos. Funny enough, in a chaos that we don't do anything, in a chaos where we're quarantined in emotional chaos at this point. It just want you guys to know that everything that you feel is normal, And it's okay to have this fluctuation of emotion and to not be sure, and from one day to the next it be completely opposite or completely different. And I think that that's pretty normal and pretty okay right now. And I really just encourage you all to do a little meditation in the morning and throughout the day as you need it. Try so hard to figure out how you're feeling and address those feelings in the moment. It can be really difficult to do that. Sometimes we don't always know what we're feeling, and we don't always know how to express it. And it's okay to say, I don't know how to express this right now, or I really don't know what I'm feeling. Sometimes we just feel void, and we feel blank, and we feel lost, and that's okay too. Like I said, I just really encourage you to try to be mindful of where you're at. Try to communicate as best as you can with the people around you, whether it be a spouse, even your children. Your children know when you're off. Communicate with them. Mom's having a bad day. Dad's having a bad day. It's just been a tough day today. Your kids aren't stupid. They're far smarter than I think we all give them credit for. They can feel, and they can think, and they can put two and two together. Even little kids know when something's wrong and something's off. We don't have to always have adult words for them to communicate with them. So start with yourself, communicate with yourself, think about what you're doing, what you're feeling, what you're going through. Be honest with yourself. If you're having a bad day, be honest. It's a bad day. I feel whatever. I feel sad. I feel lonely. I feel discouraged. I feel like I have no purpose today. Whatever the case is, be honest with yourself. Be mindful and honest, and then communicate as much as possible. And, journal or talk with somebody who's willing to listen to you. Just, we're going to get through it. It's just one day at a time, one event at a time. And like I said, I had a really rough time with this big change, and I'm sure that you all have gone through that too. And I just want you to know that we're all in this together, and we can absolutely get through it. We just have to be really creative right now on those disappointing things that happen. How can we create something in place of? It doesn't have to be as good as, it doesn't have to be on the same day. Just how can we create something that still gives us some control and some power over, do we have fun? How do we enjoy our new normal of socialization? What can we do to kind of make those, to meet those expectations and fulfill whatever it is that we need fulfilled? So, like I said, just really be mindful of yourself and know that, we're going through something very different, and everything that we feel is very normal. If there's anything that I can do for you guys, please leave comments, and I absolutely will do whatever I can for you. Thanks, guys.